Title. 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 I don't know. I am trying Wheel of Fortune, and I am not using the regular cheat of having the guide with all the answers, because there is a spreadsheet with all the answers. But wow, free spin! What joy! So I have to actually play the game, and I'm not very good at Wheel of Fortune. Is there a S? There's two S. Title business. It's business something. I'm pretty sure it's business something. No, there's only one S. Bro, the BR, bro. Okay. I'll buy an E. There's only one E. Okay. Brev. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. You only have to clear 4 rounds, but this seems awful, especially since I keep rolling missed turns and bankrupts. I'll spin again. I don't know. Is there a C? Nope. Use free spin. Yes. Okay. Vowel. Is there an A? Whoa, there's a whole lot of A's. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Wait, I am misspelling everything here. Breakfast. This is just hard because I have a hard time. At Tiffany's. There, I got one. There, I at least got one thing right. That's an easy goal. I just need to, try it. The goal is to clear 4 rounds, so not very difficult. Round 2, and I'm not using the spreadsheet because with the spreadsheet, a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just spin and see from there. Is there a B? There are no B's. In the actual speed run, you do have to spin every once in a while because you don't know. Some of the answers there's multiple answers with the same number of letters and everything. So you just don't know what's the end result, basically. Is there an R? There is an R. Okay, finishes with an R. Oh, okay. It's a thing. Okay, E's. Only one E. It is usually the most common vowel, so. I honestly don't know. Is there a K? No, there are no K's. Okay. All right. Is there an M? Okay. I'm just guessing at this point. Because thing is quite vague as a category. I do not like. Maybe it's alarm. I don't know. Something alarm. But it's not a C. It's not a car alarm. I don't know. And it's no, it can't be alarm because I've already used the M and the M, and it's not there. There a T? Elevator. Elevator. Okay. This makes sense now. No, it is not elevator. Escalator. There you go. All right. I got 2 rounds done. I mean, thing. I mean, you could have said transport or speed up round. That's not good. I'm already terrible. There's 1A, an event. Uh, um, I have to solve. I don't know. Out of time. Oh yeah, I understand. Is there a B? No B's. Is there an M? There are no M's. Is there a J? There is no J. Um, Eek. An event. There's an R there and an A there. Okay. Attempt to solve? No. I have no idea what that is. Here, let's try to stick some E's here. Okay, there's a whole lot of E's. I have no idea. Wait a second. No C's. No G's. No I's. Let's just do all the voiles, even though it costs me money. No P's. Um, I am not good at Wheel of Fortune. I mean, we've used all the voiles there. What? What? The middle word is day. I am pretty sure, but no. I don't know what it is. Yeah, wrong answer. Yeah, I know. End day. What? No, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've used all the letters. Yeah, that is day. Yeah, at least I've got that right. Ah, 3-day weekend. Jeez. I wouldn't put that as an event. That's the thing. Kids. Kids games. No, I am terrible at Wheel of Fortune and all those kind of guessing games. I am terrible at. I just, yeah, 3-day weekend. You guys are smarter than me. I can try to win a different things here. There, a motorboat. Enter 5 consonants. That's 5 consonant. Pick of oil. E. Okay, person. The well, it's the HH. It's something of ERE. Nope. I am, like I said, I am really not good at this. I'm just going to let it run out because I have no idea. The Shah of Iran. Okay, Shahrazad would have gotten it, maybe. I mean, yes, it is a person. I failed to win this fabulous prize. Now I'm gonna see if I can get the said spreadsheet. Ducktail Wheel of Fortune. There is a spreadsheet for this. Wheel of Fortune.xls. Wow, that's a Shayu. I'm already printing it. I don't need to print another. Well, it's printing right now. All right, let's try this again, but with the spreadsheet this time. That is not Excel. That is Bamboo Lab. Oh, it's not wanting to launch the XLS file. Okay. Not sure why they opened it as an XLS. Do I have something? Will it open in Open Office? I mean, it doesn't need any fancy formatting, at least I hope. Always pick R, S, T, D, M, N as your letters. Well, that's it is a good thing to hear. There's actually strats for it. I am more of a Jeopardy guy than a Wheel of Fortune guy. Even though I'm also bad at Jeopardy, I like Jeopardy better. All right, let's try it. Let's see if the spreadsheet opens. Produced by Merv Griffin Enterprises. It's surprising. This is a rare soft game. The same people who did Battletoads and Cobra Triangle and a bunch of those really hard games. I guess they needed the money, so they made a Wheel of Fortune game. Rare Coin at Inc. So it's probably this is probably a version of the game that was also in the arcades, which would be funny. Rip Alex Trebek. Yeah, he was a great host. Yeah, I think the file is not going to load. I'm going to still try another round versus computer. No, I'm called A. Get ready to play Wheel of Fish. No, Wheel of Fortune. Unfortunately, it is not Wheel of Fish. Phrase. So you said D, M, and there's a few you always should get. Okay, we'll try that. So R. There is a R. Okay. Phrase. Oh, it finally loaded. Can I pause? No, I can't pause. So all right. There is no M. I want to see if there's how many E's there are. Quite a few. A beer a day? No, that's not what it is. There's also a lot of those expressions and phrases, things like that I might not know because, well, miss a turn, which doesn't change anything because I'm playing single player. Oh, you grew up playing this. Okay. These games are so old, they still have West Germany. Yeah, there you go. Okay, phrases. With 2 E's. Keep your guard up. No, that's not it. Oh boy, there's quite a few. Okay, how do you count the number of letter? Or M and N? No N. Let's starts with 4 letters, so it should be in the fours. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's in the fives. Okay, so you go to the fives. Just doesn't add up. My back against the wall. I'm trying to find the one with 2 E's. Miss a turn. Wow, I'm doing great there. Keep a stiff upper lip. It'll be this one here. I have a feeling it is keep a stiff upper lip. There you go. So it gets a lot easier with the actual, results. Keep stiff upper lip. And that's what the racers are going to be doing. Yes, I am a cheater, but that's what everybody's going to be doing on race day. Well, maybe no. There's a few people who do the Big 20 blind. They basically get the games the day of and try to run them. I have no idea how they can really do that, but that's what they do. Event. So if you go to event, I didn't check all the answers, but it's 3 words. So I'm going to go with R. There is an R. So 3 words. The first word is 4 letters. So it'll be high school reunion. High school reunion. It is a lot easier with the answers next to you. You feel like Alex Trebek, as we said. You have the cards and the answers. Oof. Of course, you got to be able to spell things right. That's another issue. School reunion. I mean, if I was playing it for fun, I wouldn't be using the cheat sheets there. And you saw how bad that went. I mean, it is a race in the end. So I think I saw Arcus do this, and it still takes about 5 minutes to do a full run of this, which is not very long, but still, it can get tricky. Speed up round. Okay. Oof. Event, 2 words. The first word is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a few different things here. Oop. So it'll be beauty pageant. I mean, I could play the game fair. Well, no, it's telling me to solve now, so I'm just not going to play it fair then. Beauty pageant. I'm still surprised that there's that many different answers possible. And I know there's 3 versions of this game as well, actually, which is why there's some different things that are in different colors. Military discharge, yeah, it is there as well. True enough. Lincoln's birthday, Versailles Treaty. Nah, a Porsche is good enough for me. So the letters you said to try is R, S, T, R, S, T, D, M. And for the voil, you said to. Okay, well, I'll just pick E because it's the best usually voil in things. So you go to thing. So it's 2 words with a D at the start. Depletion allowance. That's a thing that I don't even know what it is. Nope. I'm going to fail because I misclick on things. I mean, playing this casually or with friends is probably a lot of fun, but I mean, that's the kind of game that I would play with friends more than anything else. I wouldn't play this against the computer or alone, really, especially since at some point, even without the cheat sheet, there's a limited number of answers, so you will start picking up the things, except persons, because persons will probably be ridiculously difficult. Well, Euclid, Galileo. So there's some that are common enough, but it's when you get like Ann Landers, who as that. Brent Franklin, I know. Matahari, I know. Babe Ruth, I know. Coal Miner, I know quite a few of those. John Glenn, yeah, that exists. Bert Parks. The hell's Bert Parks? Andy Warhol, I know. Char Nicholas, Carl Sandburg, no idea who that is. Dale Carnegie, I kind of know who that is. Will Chamberlain, Wyatt Earp, okay, that's good. Anglo-Saxons, we've got a few Anglo-Saxon friends floating around. Isaac Newton, Harry Truman. Okay, the names are not too terrible. Vince Lombardi, I know. Barry Goldwater, I know. Mary Antoinette, I know. Bruce Springsteen, that's probably the fanciest one of the bunch here. Indira Gandhi. That's an odd one because most people nowadays wouldn't know who Indira Gandhi is. Arnold Palmer, I only know him for his drink. Julius Caesar. Who the hell is Julius Caesar? I don't know that guy. Bobby Kennedy, but not the cool one. Andrew Jackson. This one is always cool. Oof. Booker T. Washington, but that's not the Booker T I know. Oh well. All right, let's get to something a little bit more my speed. There we go. Let's go to silliest for a little bit. I haven't beaten it even with 9 continues yet, but still gonna try. So the space colony was blown up. That's the whole story here. I always make the mistake here. You shouldn't stop at this particular intersection because if you do, you actually take damage. You should just go through. For a lot of those things, you should just go through. It'll actually be safer. There. That's a shooty game. I'm better at shooty games. Into ragu. Okay, we're gonna not waste the life falling into ragu and just try again. Wow, very useful L drop there, game. Very useful drop there in general. Me, wow, I am doing terrible. It doesn't feel like I played this yesterday. I am trying to play this like once a day here so I can keep it in my muscle memory. Ugh. Just in case someone drops some alt here. Do, 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 do. It's a lot of ammo, but it's not like ammo is very useful unless you get to the bosses. Well, once you get in the missile launcher, it gets a little bit useful, but okay, I am going to die to the first boss because I want full health against it. But I mean, I'll try to beat it, but with one health bar, I don't think I'm going to do very good. Is weird jumpy guys killed me. All right, let's try this again. The fact that they're jumping randomly and they don't really seem to have a pattern is very annoying. You only have to kill 3 though, and there's not like a second wave of these things. And then you get to the machine gun, and killing the helicopter itself is not terrible. All right. Come on, helicopter. You can do it. Slow copter. Honestly, the art bit on the helicopter is the jumpers at the start. The helicopter itself is not terribly difficult to beat. Stage 2, I think, is the easiest, but that doesn't mean it's easy. It's just the easiest. Yeah, those guys don't stop to try to kill them. The guys that shoot spread bullets, don't try to stop and kill them. Just run underneath them. It's going to be more efficient. I'm not going to do all the speed strats I saw because I watched not the world record, one of the guys like 5th in the world I watched today for this because I wanted to see some strats. That's why you've seen me stand in front of the helicopter rather than behind it when fighting the jumpers. Oh, I'm on the machine gun already. Still, aren't I? There. Killed this guy. Switch out of the machine gun. Don't know if it was worth it, but... Wow. Oh, I have to kill the turret again? That is not good. Okay, at least I found the sweet spot. Your gun has to be like in its leg to actually be able to hit it without him hitting you. Do, 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 do. Okay, I will need those ammo because I spent a decent chunk of it. Okay, I'm just going to run past this guy. The second elevator is really easy. There's just a spike in front of it. Now you run through. Those guys you just run past. Don't even bother shooting them. This guy, once again, you just run under. I'm not very good at doing the backwards jump, which is necessary to kill some of those bosses, or helps a lot to kill these bosses, let's say. So you'll have to let the tank thingy move forward. Okay. Wow, I am doing awful. Doing really awful. Game over. In stage 2. All right, I just have to beat the stage straight here. Try not to make rookie mistakes. I have to remember that I don't need to kill everything as well. It's not an RPG where you have to kill everything to max out your resources. There's a laser turret here, laser turret there. Pea shooter here. No, I'm too far in. Okay, right there. Nope. I needed to be just an inch forward, probably. All right. That worked. Not very well, but it worked. No, just run past these guys. You take too much damage fighting them. Nope. You hit me. He does a lot of damage. I'm going to use a continue next stage, so let's go with just fighting this guy. I need to learn to time the jumps on this boss. With the missiles, you deal a lot more damage, though. So, should be able to outgun him. Come on. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. There we go. Bloop, blah, bloop, doo. All right. Boss 2 taken care of. Let's go to stage 3. I'm just going to die in the pit and take a continue. Yes, I'm wasting my continues, but the options are rather limited. Because I know I won't be beating this stage on 1 life. Oh, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to beat it on full lives. Just in case he drops something. There's usually a jumper coming this way. No? Gonna kill this thing. Oh, Elt. I'll take an Elt drop. I'm gonna waste the Elt drop I just got, but yeah, these guys, the feet themselves are not part of the it box. Everything else is, but not their feet. So here you switch to missiles. I'm a little bit too far. It's just a safe strat to get through here. You can time this perfectly to be able to run through it without having to stop. But as you can see, I am still not good enough at this game to try these kinds of tricks. But I mean, I'm learning level 1, learning level 2, learning level 3. At some point, I might even be able to beat the game. So you jump. You do not just fall, because if you just fall there, you are always going to take damage. Same here. If you fall, you're always going to take damage. So you have to jump. All right, we're good here. I didn't need to attack that thing. Crushers, combat robots, flying combat robots. Those are the worst enemies, I think, in the game at this point, from what I understand. They're just terrible. Jump, don't drop. Even with the jump, I failed here. Oh, well. I am getting, further in the level on a single life. I'm going to try to get to the last checkpoint. And from there, I'll probably die a whole bunch, but that's okay. Hey, Elt. I'll take Elt. It's going to make the rest of the run, well, not easier, but, just in case he drops something useful. Drop ammo. Okay, that's the last checkpoint. Again, you're better off jumping there, because if you drop, you're going to get hit. Then there's a attack robot here. He's one of the worst in the bunch because of how the terrain is. He's very hard to hit. The other ones are not as bad. No, I can't afford to waste missiles on this dude. Wow. Okay, I might need to waste missile on that dude if I want to be able to go through. I mean, I'll get to the boss, but I'll die at the boss here. Well, not even the boss, the mid-boss. I mean, this one's fairly easy. You have to get under the locust's leg and just shoot it. But, Oh, my chat had frozen. All right, take these out, go up. I mean, this is the... While I love Atris because it's just a quirky game, I think this is still my favorite game in the list here because it's just packed action. Yeah, you have to shoot that guy or he's, well, same with this one. I mean, it's wasting ammo though, but hopefully you get an ammo drop from the enemies at the end. A health drop. You know, whenever your health's full, that's when you get health drops, and when your ammo's full, that's when you get ammo drops. Okay, I got my ammo drop. I'll take it. So you go to missiles. You go under the legs of the locust. That clearly is a locust. Grab the laser, and then you fight the computer. I was doing good there for a second. Oh, I'm out of the good stuff, so I have to shoot it with the pea shooter. The laser, I got like 5 hits of the laser in. I would expect it to die quicker. Jeez. There. First time I added it, I have it easy on this boss. Generally, this boss just slaughters me a couple times. So the best strat is actually to not move at the start and start timing your jumps with the bullets going up and down. I'm not sure exactly how, but okay, stage 4, which is just the most violent one of the bunch with crushers and all the fun stuff. But I mean, we'll try to get as far as we can. Spikes have to wait until they're all the way down to jump, or you are going to get it and you're going to take a, well, there you go. I got a big chunk of damage. These guys you can almost always dodge, but you're going to get it if you're not careful. Here you have to jump, because if you don't, you get it, because dropping has too much forward momentum. Here there's a crusher, and there's one of those floaty guys. Okay, if I stay far enough, they're not going to shoot me. Okay. There's another crusher. Those blue alien robots. There's 2 of those guys. Maybe killing them would have been better. Okay, I'll drop. Didn't restore as much as I would have wanted, but you know. Then there's the spikes falling from the ceiling. I mean, everything's trying to kill you. But I mean, it's kind of expected in the Terminator factory. I guess that's what we're at right now. Not sure why you'd have like floating spikes in a Terminator factory, but we'd have to ask James Cameron, but he doesn't even know what Terminator is anymore. He's just saying that he's going to keep making movies. And I am opposed to James Cameron making more Terminator movies. Okay, I'm dead, but I got all the way to this point, which is, yeah, I was going to say which is better than I expected. Hey, what? I'm alive? I still have a life? All right, I'll take it. And you go jump, jump. Here, I don't even know if you can avoid that. Shoot this thing. Move back and move forward to avoid taking damage from the jumper. Wait until the spikes are all the way down. Jump. Shoot. All right. Not terrible. Definitely not great, but not terrible. Blue, blue. Here, I have no idea if there's a way to actually avoid taking damage. Whether you jump or not doesn't matter. And I was pointing the wrong direction. Wow. Okay, that was just me being bad here. Not gonna blame the game for anything. I know some people like blaming the game, but I prefer to say that I messed up. It's generally a better indicator of my failures and success. I'd take a health drop here. Honestly, I'd take a health drop. It'd be really nice to have a health drop. There. No health drops, but I did okay. So for this guy, you take the laser. You have to shoot the head and not get it, but not get it is the art bit. Okay. Well, we got all the way to the mid boss, which is right like the second before the boss. That's what maybe another issue with this game. They should have spread the bosses and the mid bosses around. The mid boss should really be in the middle of the stage. But I mean, this was probably coded to make a bunch of money real quickly on the Terminator IP. So I'm not going to blame them too much for trying to just cash in on things. Way down, jump. Let this guy fly over. Go down the elevator. Okay. The jumpers. Here you jump. Oh, an L drop. It's not a bad time to get one either. I was a little bit down, not too much. All right, just going to kill those two instead of trying to run under and take too much damage. Oops. Those spikes are instant death. Okay, I didn't know the spikes were instant death because I never fell in those spikes before. No, it's a checkpoint. Okay, I didn't know it was a checkpoint either. That's a pretty bad death, to be quite honest. Because I kind of need those lives. That's the big problem here. Every life in this game is very valuable. So losing a life like this is quite a waste. There, he just fucked off. Okay, you have this guy fly over, jump, jump. Yeah, there's maybe with missiles you'd be able to hit that guy and not get it, but I have serious doubts. Just blow this guy up, move back, move forward so you can shoot the jumpers. Spikes all the way down. All right. Okay. Right, we got this. We got this. Not really, but I'm going to kid myself that I've got this. Getting it, the falling spikes, that was, and a jumper. Ammo drops, not very useful. Let me, if I jump here, okay, no, even if you jump, the second place you could jump down and it would probably work better. Okay, now I have no idea up to where I'll be able to run with 1 pip of health. I'll get to the boss, but I'll get killed. Because this bit of corridor is not very difficult. Now that I've got the shooting strats on this guy. I mean, I see people use the missiles on him, but I feel like I need all my ammos. And you restart basically at that corridor, so it's not super terrible. I shouldn't have gotten... Those its were very bad. I shouldn't have gotten them. Yeah, that is not a speed strat at all. It's actually one of the worst way of doing it, but... Okay, I'm too low there to hit him. Then it's two hits on the head with the laser to get the grenade launcher. Then you go all the way back. When you hear the chirp, you jump. Okay, this boss is really easy. You hear the chirp, you jump. You have to go all the way back, though. But not completely all the way back, because that's a hole, and you fall and you die. But get all the way back as you can, and it'll be more or less safe. Okay, the Tang Factory first. Tang. Well-known fact that robots drink Tang. It is the only reason why they would have a Tang Factory. Now I'm getting hit by all the Tang. Okay. I sincerely doubt I will be able to go through the entire stage on a single life and beat the 2 bosses. But, I'll try to get as far as I can. Here you have to jump real quick, multiple times to get all the way up. Small jump, and you're in. Okay. Hey, we're doing good. Since there's a lot of hazards and you can take a lot of damage, but there's no enemy or random bullets floating around, things like that. This stage might not be as bad as the previous one on a surface level, let's say. Yeah, that's a way to say it. Yeah, those boxes fall way too quickly. I have to figure out how those work. Hey, I should have like 6 continues left. And then I jump right into pit. Nice job, me. Oh well, let's keep going. There we go. Okay, this one never drops anything. It's this one that drops stuff. I get hit by every single one of them. And I got killed by being squeezed. Okay. Just gonna take the death here. Almost got hit by the pink thing falling. Okay, why is my jump button not working like it should? God, I'm having a hard time. There we go. That's a little bit better. And jump. And jump. Then now you go all the way forward to get on the conveyors. No, it's the... Ah, crap. That is very bad. I'm dead. Can't recover. Just got to learn the hazards and figure out the patterns. Squeezed. All right. Just going to take the hits. Okay. All right. Going a little bit better. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, small jump. Jump too high, fell in the hole. Try again. There we go. We got that bit. Now the boxes. Too many boxes. Too many boxes. This one you can just jump over. Here you have to rush, jump, jump, jump. And I'm dead. Yeah. I said that this level was easier because there was no 100 of enemies and stuff. The hazards themselves are quite bad, as you can see. I shouldn't lie like that. I should be honest with myself. This game is not kind. Because in this one, you just don't die from the damage you take. It's just the hazards themselves killing you. Jump, jump, jump. Small jump. There we go. All right. Part 1 done. Let's keep going. That's what learning games is all about, I guess. Those are the ones that go real quick. How do you get through those? One time I did get through those by getting it and jumping off the box I got it by, but I don't think that's the strat. There is bound to be a better strat than that. There we go. We can jump this, get over these bad boys. Jump, jump, jump. Box falls, jump over, small jump. Okay, first bit, kind of done. I'm gonna... All right. Conveyor belt section. This one, not too bad. These, they fall real slow. Those fall a little bit faster. Those fall really quickly. Maybe jump when the first one falls. At least I hit a checkpoint, so I don't have to redo the start bit. Those crushers do tons of damage, so that doesn't help. And I got hit by every single one of them. I overcompensated and got it. 100% my fault. No point in saying the game is cheap or whatever. It's my fault for not doing the right thing. And here I panicked. I don't know how many continues I have left. It's probably starting to run low. But we're learning. I mean, the only way I can beat this game is by keep playing it. I'm going to do a run. Basically, if I run out of continues, I run out of continues and I move on to something else. Kind of want to do a bit of DuckTales tonight because DuckTales is fun. It was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. And the both NES games are rather fantastic, I would say. Small jump. That was almost too big of a jump. So I hit the checkpoint. So still have 2 lives, hit the checkpoint. I just gotta time things right through the boxes. How do you get through that? Oh, the conveyor belt pushes you back. I got through, but the conveyor belt pushes you back, and I thought it was like all the others. Ugh, my bad. All right. I would say most of the Capcom. Wow, that's even worse than usual. Most of the Capcom Disney games were really good. The previous people who had the license for Disney games made things that were not very good, but the Capcom Disney games for the Disney Afternoon characters were all pretty good. Both Chip and Dale games, both DuckTales game. Darkwing Duck is also a pretty good game and well regarded. It's pretty darn hard though, compared to all the others that are decently easy. Darkwing Duck is pretty hard. Little Mermaid is disgustingly easy and somewhat boring, but okay, I saved it. Small jump. But I mean, I wouldn't expect too much of a My Little Mermaid game to begin with. But I mean, it's a okay. I won't say platformer or shooter. It is somewhat of a platformer, but I mean, you're swimming underwater, so it behaves a little bit differently than most platformers normally would. Okay, it's not jump as soon as you get to the end because I got it this time. I thought it was jump right as you got to the end. All right, we're moving along. First box drop is easy. Second box drop is pretty easy. And this one, I jump too soon. I overcompensate because of how the conveyor belt works. All right, we got that done. Move, 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 move. All right, we're in. First drop, pretty easy. Second drop, a bit harder. Third drop. I always mess myself up. All right, I died. It is my fault here. I always mess up because of how the conveyor belt works. So do we do DuckTales, or do we look at some of the weirder games on there? Sweet Home is one of the, if not the weirdest game on there. This is the game that inspired Resident Evil, just so everybody knows. This is a game of historical relevance. Only released in Japan, based off of a movie in Japan. 89 original, 2000 is the English translation. It's an RPG, which is really weird. So we have to go and investigate some frescoes, but there's an haunted manor, and that's where you go and try to do things. I've never watched a full run of this, but there we go. Prep the camera. Okay. Somewhere in this mansion are the frescoes, I'm sure. The fresco used special tech. Oh, the door locked itself. Oh my God. And we can't get out. And there's the evil ghost. Those who defile my home shall feel my wrath. Okay. If you say so, evil ghost lady. We have to escape. Okay. There has to be another exit. We better search dimension. I mean, there has to be like a... We all have our own tools. So the main guy... Okay, that's a pause. Okay. You've got your basic RPG stat. This guy's got the lighter. If you do team... Okay, if you do team, someone joins your team. Okay. And this guy's got the camera. That's not what I need. This person has the vacuum, which you do need. Okay, you have to party, Taro. Okay, we better split up. Okay, that's how you split up. Because you want that girl, because she's got the key. Because the key's pretty important. That's the med pack. That's the... Okay, that's the lighter. That's actually what I want. Okay, the one I want is... Okay, that's the guy with the lighter and the vacuum, and I want this girl with the key. Okay, you go here, use the vacuum, and it sucks up the Stuff on the ground. This place is huge. There's a room on the left. Okay, that's where you can find some items. Look, tonic. Is there a pickup? How do you pick up? Fruit knife. Okay. Thank you for giving me a letter. Welcome to my own photograph, my fresco, for therein lies a clue to the way out. Okay. Okay, well, I don't have the guy with the camera. How do you pick up items? If you go items, move, can't exchange. That is awfully confusing. Okay, that's just erase all data. No, I don't want to erase all data. I want to pick up an item. Okay, you have to go in there and click move. Okay, I'm going to pick up those things. Oh, you can't pick up the knife? Okay, you can't pick up the knife. That's why. Okay. There's a door. You use the key on the door, and you have the cool door opening animation. All right. Well, there's another letter. Kenji, the fresco contains clues. I think they're grouped by date. So, okay. Think you can use the lighter on that thing. And now there's random monsters. An evil doll. Okay, well, attack, I guess. The doll glared at me. Okay, I beat an evil doll. Well, that's a random looking skeleton. Written in blood, power of the art overcomes evil. Oh, well, that's also creepy. Thank you very much. Wood. Found wood. I mean, I've seen a few runs of this, but not many. Oh, that's okay. I thought I had a random encounter there. It just stopped moving. Because here you can use the wood chasm if only we had a bridge. So you go to wood and you do. Okay, no, you have to do wood and use, I assume. Used wood. Yeah, you. This feels dangerous. Better team up for safety. Okay, well. There's like an evil ghost over there. So what's these monsters? Worms. I'm not sure what that prey thing is. Not sure if there's levels or anything that you have to deal with. Wow, 15 damage. Okay, I'm going to try that prey thing. Used 3 prey points. Used 4 prey points. What does that do? Oh. Okay, there are levels. Okay. Okay, there's Wisp. Okay, the prey points, I'm not sure how they work. I'm going to just attack for now. A light fell. Left, right, duck, prey. Right. Well, I got it by a falling light. Thank you, game. Bronze statue. Okay, there's a note here. Takashi, the third fresco upstairs. So, I mean, they give you enough hints at least. Now, there's doors that I need the key for. So, key. Oh, you need a special key for that one. Okay. Or does the key improve as you move on through the game? That would be a weird mechanic. But then again, it is a early NES game, I would say. That is creepy. In blood, avoid the shadows. Okay, well, I will avoid the shadows. Thank you. We'll use a lighter on the rope there. That looks like a... Can't exchange. Okay. How do you pick up the weapons? Because that clearly is a weapon. Oh, okay. You can switch characters doing that. Okay, that's... Like that fruit knife that was over there. I'm not sure why I can't pick it up. The wisp. The wisp flashed and had no effect. Okay. That is probably a game I would want to... Maybe only certain characters can carry... Oh, because there's the... Ah, okay. That's your weapon. The last slot down there is your weapon. Is there a... Oh, yeah, there's a party option. But no, that all the party option does is change. As I'd like to know the stats of my characters. You know, there's an axe over there and a scimitar or something. A bunch of worms again. Oh yeah, he does 6 damage now rather than 1. So that the oak stake or the oak spear thing made a big difference. Ow, 9 damage. Ow. Should I use the other wood I have there? Yeah, I can. Okay. Well, I can go and try to pick up that fruit knife from earlier. Oh. Uh, um, that is very unsafe. Okay. So I lost a character on the other side of that wood thing. Ooh. Well, I'll take that doctor with me then. Well, this guy has the camera, so I'll take him with me. And can I use the camera on the fresco thing that's there? Use the camera, but nothing happened. Wait. I'm still not understanding this all the well. Just going to play for a bit longer. Can you hear me now? I turned off the mute and turned it back on. I mean, that's probably on me. I need to learn how to stream good. Give me a second. Can you hear me now? All right. Got a few things here. Right in the pit. Not very good of me there. Okay, gotta wait until the logs come back. You lose all your money when you die. It's kind of a weird mechanic. Wow. Shouldn't be that hard. Just wait until the thing is at the top. Yeah, like this. That's much better. I mean, I'm going to game over here, but I might have hit the mute on the stream side of things. I will be honest because I turned it off and on just to see. There we go. That went better than I expected. Okay. That's just money. You have to duck under that. All right. And that's the firecracker. Okay. At least beat the first. Try to at least beat the first boss. He's not too random. That's the game over. Well, I said that this game is not too difficult, and I game over. Oh, I'm on normal. I shouldn't be on normal. I should be on easy. Reload. Okay. I probably hit the mute button doing something. No, I do not want normal. I want easy. That is an error that happened in a Big 20 once for one of the DuckTales game, not this one. I think it was DuckTales 1. Someone played on difficult rather than playing on easy, and he was wondering why the game was so hard. It when there's a difficulty select, choose the right one if you're in the thing like the Big 20. The racing game that's on there, the F1 game that's on there, there's no actual difficulty in the game. But what there is a different level of racers that you can be playing against, and some of the racers are much better than others. So take the easier racers if you're doing the Big 20, basically. The stages are not very long here. Because you're just trying to speed through them. You're not trying to gather all the gold and everything, because that wouldn't make the game a lot longer, of course. It's going to wait until they're all the way down. Okay. Whoa. Can you just go? Just go. Okay. The strat is just go there. Okay. Try to dodge the evil looking bird thing. Okay, I didn't die. That's a start. Okay, I thought there maybe would be a... I'm more looking for the ice cream than the money right now. Any ice cream here? I'd take ice cream. Or a cake. Golf swing. Golf swing. This one's easy. This one you go through by ducking. And the boss. One, two. I think you need 4 its to get them. And I'm doing 3, 4. It's more than 3. I'm dead. Okay, you start at the boss. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many its? 5? 5 its. Okay. Then you get the flower. Okay. $1 million. Okay, you can only buy one continue at a time. Okay. Jeez. Stop talking. Let's go to Scotland. An ancient castle ruled by an evil sorcerer. I mean, that sounds like a nice place to go. Okay. Okay, there's a skip there that I see people do with that monster. I'm not good enough at it. Oh, I did it. Oh, it's not a skip. It's just a treasure. Okay. I thought that was a skip. All right, just go through. Let's not worry about anything. Here you break the things so you can pull this with your cane. There we go. Right in the hole. But I have a continue this time. I think that's another game I'd like to learn. It's not very difficult, so not another thing that I would need to invest hours in compared to Silius, that one. Boing, 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 boing. That's where I died last time I played too, in that particular stage. Yeah, that mechanic is a little bit tricky. Might just be me that's not understanding it. And now I just went right in the hole. Okay. The fact that you don't have unlimited continues makes this one harder than the first DuckTale. First DuckTales is pretty easy. And it's got a better reputation, but that's mostly because more people played it. This is a very late NES game, 1993. The Super NES had been out for 2 years at that point. So it would be a very, very late game. Okay, let's try to figure out how those things work. Okay, I got it this time. Yeah, you got to old B to be able to hold on to those things. What's in there? Oh, just a lot of money. Okay. And okay, I thought that was the boss. Okay, it's a little bit after that, I guess. There we go. They don't give as much ice cream in this one as they did in the other one either. There's an ice cream. A bit of health. Okay, that's the boss. I never saw him do the lightning attack when I was watching someone playing through this. Jeez, I'm not doing good at all. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go try the other levels. Moo's the worst from what I've seen because the boss in this one is super random, which is terrible when you're doing a speed run. But the level didn't seem too bad when I saw people play through it. I remember beating the boss of this one actually last time we played this. There's evil duck moai. That's seriously weird. Okay, no, I messed up there. Oh well. I mean, I'm just trying to beat the stage. Ran the hole. Shrinkflation on the ice cream, exactly. I'm pretty sure Scrooge McDuck wouldn't like shrinkflation either. Okay, for this, you do this. Yeah, I mean, oh, and there's a vine here. Where does that go? Okay, it's one of the power-ups you can get. Okay. Take this power adapter. It will help you pull things that you couldn't before. Okay. You don't need them to finish the game. So I thought originally that you needed them to finish the game. So I was looking for them when I was playing this, but you do not. So it's not as critical. See, I've got one of the power adapters. There's 3 of them. Oh, you have to select them? Okay. I'm not quite sure how everything in this game works. This bit here is just awful because you got to jump and do the. I'm not even sure how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do the. Because this is how you it things? Okay, you have to jump and press the arrow. Okay. Then there's that weird merman guy. Oh, that's an ice cream. Okay. Okay, we can go this way. Boing, 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 boing. Get that guy out of the way. Get that guy out of the way. A big gem. Jump down. One of the nephews. So you have to do the same thing here, I suppose. Can I respawn the stuff? Ah. Okay. Nope. Ah, I didn't want to talk to you. You're annoying. Can I? How do you do this? Okay, like this. It's just annoying, not difficult, just annoying. All right, jump here. Crabby guy. Big gem. Okay. Yeah, grab those things or you're dead. Okay, that's. Grab those things or you're dead, and I died. I mean, I'm a duck. I can't swim, right? It's a well known fact that ducks can't swim. Well, I like the pogo mechanics, whatever. It does get out of hands. Okay. This is the RNG boss, the most RNG boss in the game because you can't just hit him on the head. He has to do this attack. And then you can hit his weak spot. The trick is you always try to have two of those rocks on the ground at the same time. So you can make sure that you always hit them with something. Wow, that was awful. But I think I'll beat him if I'm lucky. There we go. I got the ancient tablet of whatever majig. Okay. Egypt. Did we get to the boss of Egypt last time we played this? I don't remember. I remember it looks like a Mega Man 4 stage. There's a lot of traps. Yeah, well, I've noticed. So do I need to do that? Oh no, that's just a chest I can't get. Okay. So you push this down and it opens up some blocks that you can use to climb up this ladder. Okay. Easy. Well, not really, but that snake was a jerk. Do I need to go up here? I assume. I mean, that. There. Yeah, that's a secret passage for a big thing of money. Oh, it brought back the weird statue guy. Come back here. I'm going to use you to bounce over here. Go here, and I pull this down. It was harder than I expected. It's great that the ancient Egyptians made their pyramid for Uncle Scrooge to go in with his cane to do everything. Okay, this is just weird. Yeah, that's the boss. This one's easy enough to get to. Oh yeah, it's the guy that pops out, shoots a lightning bolt, and you just jump on his head. I mean, it's not terribly difficult. Yeah, it's probably the easiest boss I had to fight yet. This was the easiest stage, I would say. I'm gonna go do Niagara Falls again. We're gonna end the stream after this probably, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, it actually kills that flower. That was an ice cream, if I remember. It's just money. Trying to get better at those grabbings. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, start a new character in Grim Dawn. Well, sorry to hear that. Not sure what what have you rolled this time? That's why I'm trying to stream different things every day, so I don't get burned out on anything, and nobody gets burned out watching me watch playing something in particular either. That bird is just a jerk. But it is a well-known fact that all birds are jerks in video games, so I shouldn't be too surprised. There we go. That wasn't too terribly difficult. There we go. This. Then you go like this. Then like this. All right, the firecracker. One. Ugh. Two. Three. Four. And five. Hey, debtless. We'll take a debtless stage in general. I got tons of money. Let's do the boat. Cargo ship is missing in the Bermuda Triangle. Yes. Are we going to cross, Uncle Scrooge? And then there's a lightning bolt that's it and lets you cross. That's typical DuckTales kind of things. Hit the gun, shoot, and down we go. Then there's random pirates for some reason. It's probably just money. Yeah. I mean, you're Uncle Scrooge. You should be looking for the money, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to beat the levels. Is it this way or the other way? No, that looks like not the way to go. I see too many treasures and not enough progress. Oh, but you can't go that way. Okay, well, I guess too many treasure and not enough progress is what I should have been looking for. I'm almost dead anyways. Oh, but I have that cake. Ha, the cake heals you. Okay. All right. Raft thingies. Those seashells they're dropping are in My Little Mermaid. Occultist sigil leveling right now, wondering play Warlock again and try to finish it once before I change it to something else. Well, I understand that. All right. Well, we played DuckTales a little bit. That's another one I kind of want to learn. It's a lot less stressful than Sirius is. That's for darn sure. So I thank everybody for watching. I didn't drop a video today because I dropped the other one late. I might actually start doing that Tuesdays and Saturdays instead. I'll see what people prefer and what people like for video drops. And well, I thank everybody for watching. There was a few people watching, which was a bit of fun. And I'll see everybody later.